what's up? Killjoy Jake here, and instead of having friends, I have horror movies. Today we're going to be talking about the Halloween Kills trailer that is actually rumored to be releasing very, very soon. Now before I get into this, I'm going to need y'all to like this video and subscribe for more horror content. Also, please consider supporting me on Patreon if you want to see more videos like this. The link for that will be in the description below. Alrighty, now let's get into it.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Well, I'm Pennywise the dancing clown.
Oh, no, not the beast! Not the beast!
You son of a...
God, don't do that.
Well, sometimes that is better.
So first of all, talking about how the Halloween Kills trailer, there's just been all this crazy like drama and rumors going around about it, and like everyone is fighting over like when this release date is going to be going out. I don't want to comment on that at all. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I'm not down to get involved with any YouTube drama. I just want to talk about horror movies, if I'm being totally honest. The rumor that a lot of these horror fans are kind of like debating about or whatever is that the new trailer is going to drop sometime on July 1st. But there has recently been these leaks of photos from the new trailer that unfortunately I can't put in this video because I'm really scared that it might get taken down. I'm just gonna be totally honest with you. If you do want to check out those photos though, they are on my Twitter and Instagram page. But because of these leaks, a lot of people are speculating that the trailer might drop way earlier than next Thursday. We might actually get it sometime this week. Potentially this Friday. Now I'm not gonna show the photos in this video because I just don't want to kick Universal while they're down, but I will discuss them. So if you don't want anything from this new trailer spoiled, I am gonna talk about some new images that have been leaked. So if you don't want to hear about that, maybe click off this video. You have been warned! The most interesting image to me is the fact that Michael Myers is wearing a Halloween 3 mask, which is a really cool reference, and that I just think is so cool. I don't know, I love Halloween 3. I think it's so underrated. People shit on it all the time. Look, it's not Michael Myers, but it's a good movie, man. I don't know, it's really cheesy, it's really crazy, but I love it. I go back to it all the time. Season of the Witch friggin' slaps. We see Michael Myers, his like, I'm pretty sure it's Michael Myers because like his sleeve is burnt off and like, well, that side of his mask is also burnt. And we're going to talk about his mask in just a second here, but right now he's wearing the Halloween 3 pumpkin mask, which I think is so cool, man. That's going to be a great moment in this trailer and the movie too. Like, I can't wait to see how that plays out. Maybe he steals it off of a kid or something, like just pushes him down and rips off his mask and then puts it on his face. That'd be pretty funny. I'd be totally I'd be down for that. Hopefully he's not killing any more kids in this one. I mean, actually, I wouldn't mind that either. Is that kind of fucked up that I would think that? Probably a little bit. But don't forget, in Halloween 2018, babies is where he draws the line. He's not going to kill a baby, but like, you know, a 12-year-old kid, yeah, okay, I don't give a shit about that. In that picture of him with the pumpkin mask though, it looks like he's looking down like potentially at another victim, like a child. Maybe he's like rips it off of some kid's head and then like he's just staring at him for a minute and then they run away. Kind of like that scene in Halloween 2018 where he just runs into the kids. I mean, that's an homage to an earlier movie, but I think you know what I mean. We also get an image of Michael Myers standing in front of Laurie's burning house. I believe we've seen this one already, so there's not really any news here. The reason I remember this one is because he's specifically holding that tool that firefighters use that help them like break out of like burning buildings and like get like cut through like metal and pipe and stuff that like is way too hot to touch. I believe that's the use of that. I'm not an expert there. I'm an expert on horror movies, not so much on how to break into a burning house and save people, unfortunately. I should probably be a little more proficient in that. You never know when you're gonna need that skill. But if you remember from an earlier Halloween Kills update, I was talking about like my theory on the opening scene basically is that Michael Myers is just gonna kill all these firemen, like maybe like 30, 40 people, and steal one of these tools to escape the fire. And like, because if you remember from the end of Halloween 2018, all those like spikes came and like trapped him in the basement. I'm assuming this is how he breaks out. Somehow he's gonna get one of those tools and like just cut through those things, walk out. Like, yeah, he probably would have burned to death if he was a normal human being, but he's Michael friggin' Myers, man. He's invincible. He's fine. It's merely a flesh wound to him. We get a shot of Laurie in the hospital. Like, I think in the past trailer we already saw that, like, and from like set photos and stuff, we've already seen that like the Haddonfield Hospital is going to be like some kind of set piece in this new film. It's not really any like crazy news there. But I think I lied because the most interesting picture is this last one I want to talk about. It's the character of Karen with Michael's mask, Michael's burning mask. She's on the ground, she looks terrified, she looks like Michael Myers is right in front of her and she's holding up his mask to him like, here, just take this, don't kill me, please. There is also a dark figure on the other side of this picture, which I'm very much assuming is going to be Michael Myers. I have been seeing a lot of theories online talking about Karen's character and like how she's going to get murdered in this film, and it's going to put more of like a focus on Allison's character, Annie Matichak, in the movie. I definitely see that. I could see that happening. She's already lost one parent, and like to lose another parent like that would be like pretty devastating to her. And there was a lot of shots in Halloween 2018 kind of like prophesizing this, if that makes sense. It almost seems like her and like Laurie Strode are like one and the same. I think they're kind of setting it up to where like Allison is going to be the new final girl. I don't think like Laurie Strode is going to die by any means. They're not going to make that mistake again, trust me. But I do think like somehow they are going to try to like transition like the final girl into like focusing on Allison's character more than Laurie Strode. I think like, I actually think that maybe like Allison will be the one to actually take down Michael in Halloween Ends. I mean, this guy terrorized her grandma and killed both of her parents, if this theory comes true. I think, yeah, I definitely can see that happening. Overall, I am just so excited for Halloween Kills. We were supposed to get this thing like almost a year ago now, and I'm so excited to see it in October. To me, Halloween 2018 was like the perfect balance of like everything I want in a slasher film. It's a little silly, it's really bloody and disgusting, arguably the most brutal we've ever seen Michael Myers. Like the kills in that 2018 film are just disgusting. That head stomp, man, oh my god, it's like one of my favorite kills that Michael has ever done. I'm just very excited to see this movie because like as we've already talked about in the past, Michael has promised to be even the most brutal we've ever seen him, even more crazy kills. And maybe it's just me, but I'm just like, I've seen so many like 70s, 80s, 90s slashers where it's like all the kills are just knife kills, where it's just like stabs. And it's like, okay, that's great, that's whatever, but like I've seen that 100 times, man. The fact that in Halloween 2018 it's just so many more original and horrifying deaths. Sure, there is like the stab against the wall kill that Michael Myers is known for. Like you couldn't have a Halloween movie without that. Like just the same way you couldn't have a John Wick movie without him doing like the double tap kind of kill. Like you just couldn't do that, of course. But then they spice it up with all these like nasty other kills. I mean, sure, there's that weird plot device with the new Loomis character, which kind of sucks, admittedly, but I love Halloween 2018. It's one of my favorites in the series. The original movie, the second one, not the Rob Zombie movies, and Halloween 2018 are just like my three favorites in this whole franchise. I just love those movies so much. If you guys are excited about Halloween Kills though, make sure to leave me a comment about it. Let's talk. Maybe you hate Halloween 2018 and you're just like along for the ride at this point. Leave me a comment about it. Thank you all so much for watching my new update on Halloween Kills. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more horror content. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Just look up Killjoy Jake and I'll come up. Check out my second channel, Movie Smoothie, where I'm going to be doing reviews on like a whole bunch of weird stuff that is not horror. It's like specifically my channel where I'm just going to review all the other stuff I watch. For example, I'm covering all the new episodes of Rick and Morty right now, so you'll be able to see those every Monday morning, a new review of like a new episode of Rick and Morty. Also, please consider supporting me on Patreon if you want to see more videos like this. If you support me on Patreon for just like $3 a month, you get extra videos every month. You get to see my podcast. I put a lot of crazy effort into all the content over there, so make sure to check that out by clicking on the link in the description below. Thank you all again for watching, and as always, don't forget to kill it out there, y'all.